Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play XCOM 2. In the previous episode we took on a guerrilla tactics ops and encountered the very powerful Gatekeeper, who unfortunately you can't really shred their armor because when they change forms it just regenerates, which sucks. Let's see, let's take a look at which of our soldiers are still wounded. Weiss and Jean. Okay. Well, I think it's about time we finally took on a certain mission that we probably should have done a long time ago. And that is the Alien Hunters mission. But, to be safe, I want to make sure and wait until all our soldiers are no longer wounded. So, for the time being, we're going to take on this scanning mission for intel, noted as Ominous Glow. And hopefully not have to deal with any ops before I'm done, which will then result in one, all of our projects being finished, and shield hardeners driving spark-based shield tech. I'll think about using that. Crap, now I forgot what I was saying. Alright, hopefully we'll have finished all of our projects and research by then. And another thing to note is that... Alright, what's going on? Which is it? Project itself. Yes,
Commander,
we know.
the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Yes, I know. And probably next episode we'll take on this facility. But anyways, off camera, I built up some... Oh, there's something you should know. I decided that the Mercenary plasma weaponry wasn't really for me. I thought it looked cool at the time, but I decided it wasn't now. And because it's essentially the same as the plasma weaponry, aside from looks, I decided to just, make those. I also used remaining supplies to develop a bunch of venom rounds, which I know will not be all that useful to us in the Alien Hunters mission, but the extra damage will be useful, even if they can't be hit by venom. And I decided to use venom rounds because, well...
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Because venom reduces an enemy's aim capabilities, which is very useful. Medium armor or autocannon? Armor, autocannon. Yeah, I'll give Spark an autocannon. See, advanced stock. Superior front load magazine. Let's see, increases critical hit chance and aim by 20%, but decreases it by 20 for each shot after the first. Not sure what that means. Let's see, increases critical hit chance against and aim against flank targets by 15%. Advanced belt feeder provides 2 use of saturation fire. Not sure what that means.
Yes, Commander.
But I am going to have him get to work on decrypting the other... Oh, 11 days? What's causing that? Yeah, I'll have him work on the Gatekeeper autopsy. Wait. Now, the Gatekeeper autopsy will just give us a Psi amp, and we aren't using any Psi soldiers. I think in that case, I'll have him work on some Shadow Chamber projects. Leave anyway, because it doesn't matter if I assign research.
Vigil over my activities is starting to wear thin. I consider myself a patient man, but eventually, she's going to have to trust me if we're going to achieve our goals.
Commander, the Shadow Chamber is up and running. All we have to do now is put it to use.
Yes, that's what I was about to do. Let's finally get this black site file done. Or as done as it's gonna get before we finish everything else. Well, finish this at least.
Strategic resource located.
Let's see, odd crystalline substance. Okay, we got some intel. Okay. Now that that's done, let's finally take this on. And yes, because it's Vipers, they won't be affected by Venom.
Avenger.
but I
plotting
still
new
do
course.
1 extra damage, so there's that.
Listen up, people. I'll be personally taking the lead on this operation. We're looking for someone. One of the finest minds to ever serve Xcom. I don't know what we're going up against, but we know she's out there. And we're not gonna let anything stand in our way.
Commander, I would strongly advise you have our forces equip the specialized weapons we recovered from the field. Their unique capabilities may prove invaluable on this mission.
Good point, Doctor. Let's gear up.
So it seems that despite the fact that we have beam weaponry, he still uses a bullet-based gun. Interesting. Anyways, I'll see you guys after the cut once I've gotten everybody settled with their equipment. Okay, I've gotten everybody settled with their equipment. Nothing's really changed except for the fact that I've given everybody Venom rounds. And I've given Sapphire the Hunter's Axe and the Bolt Caster, which are actually pretty good weapons early on. No, this isn't early on. Thankfully, however, we can upgrade them, which unfortunately we can't do until we complete this mission. So without further ado, let's get this started.
Squad green to deploy.
I am continually monitoring the energy signatures we detected near the target site. Possible subterranean activity detected. Strong interference blanketing the area. Sensors are unable to penetrate the rock face. We still have a steady read on Balin's signal, however. I would advise extreme caution.
Biological readings in this area are erratic. In addition to several species of alien
Hold up,
fauna.
Doctor. We've got something.
The data must be preserved at all costs. You must hurry. Take this and find Redfoot.
It's her. Unfortunately, her friend never made it to the evac point.
I had hoped to meet my predecessor under less extreme circumstances. Still, I have tracked her signal to an area not far ahead.
Good. Lead the way, Doctor. Get down. Shut up.
Okay, so before we get moving, I want to show off what Bradford's got available to him. Basically, it's not much, but he's got Run and Gun and Reaper. The Reaper ability is very, very useful, especially considering what we're going to be facing fairly soon. But as usual with concealment, we're going to move up slowly and carefully. Move up.
We've got a lot of skulls down here. Human skulls. Someone's been decorating this place.
Move up slowly and Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Now, I'm not sure how Bradford's weaponry is going to work, considering it seems bullet-based and not beam or plasma, or however you want to call it.
I'm on it.
But we'll see.
On the move.
And we are going to be facing a lot, and I do mean a lot of snake enemies, which are immune to the effects of venom. But the extra damage will help. The reason I didn't go with dragon rounds, which do more damage over time, is because...
Vipers.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be Vipers?
Though I share your reservations about this species, there's something different about these creatures. They appear almost underdeveloped. Perhaps an earlier stage of growth or some sort of precursor organism.
Just as long as they're not bulletproof.
Yeah, as you can see, they're extremely weak, to the point at which we probably could have taken this mission on as soon as we had magnetic weaponry. But, oh well.
Operation confirmed.
But yeah, they're not the real threat. At least, not in numbers of 2, they are.
Overwatch.
Because any hit from pretty much any weapon will kill them. Even the bullet-based ones.
Central, I have managed to restore portions of Dr. Valen's personal research logs. I will begin patching through what I can immediately.
Testing. System dictation. This is Dr. M. Valen. Initial entry. It has taken me longer than I care to admit, but the secondary power system is finally operational. Enough so that I can move on to more compelling work.
Affirmative.
Yeah, each day we're going to get a bit of what Valen's been doing since the fall of Xcom.
Heading there now. Overwatch.
Now, I gotta be very careful because Sapphire's weapon only has one shot.
Moving on target location.
It doesn't mean I can only use it once, it just means I have to reload each time I shoot.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
But it will be very effective against an enemy we're going to face later on in this mission.
Scanning.
And I'm not going to use up Central's Reaper ability yet. Not yet, see? Got regular Vipers too. Still, I love the coloring on the neonate ones.
It appears to be the remnants of an alien genetics facility. With the damage to these containment units being so severe, I can only imagine the work that was being done here.
Was she living out here? Just what the hell were you up to, Valen?
Something that she probably shouldn't have been messing with. Okay, I'm gonna put a kill zone here and activate my ambush. I'm gonna move Voice up here so that she has line of sight on enemies. Put her onto Overwatch. So Duran's got 100% on everything. So I might have him take the first shot.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Should I move Bradford up? I probably should, because one movement and he is flanked. Of course, same can be said here, but still. 5 to 7. 9. Come on, where's the target an actual Viper? 7 to 9. So it seems as though even though it's bullet-based, it still does the same amount of damage as plasma weaponry. So you know what? I'm going to put Ren on Overwatch. And let's see, where can I move Sapphire? That's on the line of sight. Yeah, right next to Yang.
Moving to designated coordinates.
That'll work. Knowing my luck,
Moving to Overwatch.
I'm probably going to end up shooting all the neonates and not the actual Vipers. Wait, it's at 7 to... Oh, never mind. He's got a 70% crit chance, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah. That Viper wasn't surviving.
History. We're visible here!
Hostile terminated.
Thank you, Ruby.
Only the
Red's got a promotion.
That's how it's done.
Oh right, I put Ruby on kill zone, not Overwatch.
Not too shabby. That's right.
We're hiding out for now.
While attempting to salvage materials from what appeared to be a totally inert storage system, I made an astonishing discovery. A single cryostasis unit remained intact and occupied. This changes everything.
Not sure I like the sound of that. Looks like Valen had plenty of help. Where did she find these people?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. As a matter of fact, I don't think we'll ever find out. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. Really needed to cough then.
Heading out.
Alright, just gotta keep everybody moving up.
10-4.
See if I can't get some line of sight on some enemies. Probably gonna have them split up. Probably have Weiss go this way on our next turn.
Time to motor.
And I'll send Central, Ren, and Ruby the other way. Before I forget, reload.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah, that whole one shot and having to reload each turn is going to be a problem. But she does have a backup in the form of a powerful sword, so there's always that in case of emergencies.
No need to ask twice.
Speaking of swords, I think the last weapon I want to get is the Vortex Katana. Because I looked over it, and apparently it has a teleportation strike ability.
With 3 unique, viable embryos recovered from the surviving cryostasis unit, I now have a rare opportunity, one never afforded to me during my time with Xcom. I am free to pursue a research directive of my own choosing. Copy that.
And this is where it all goes wrong. Science left unchecked. There's a reason we put regulations on stuff like that.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Because while it can do good, it can also do a lot of harm. Gotta be careful, because I know we're going to encounter a swarm here at some point. And like a swarm of these neonate vipers. Which is where Bradford's Reaper ability is going to come in handy.
I'm on it.
Because, like with Shen in the last Gift DLC, we want to take advantage of our special characters' abilities.
Moving to Overwatch.
And Ruby, you move over there.
Will do.
Oh, that was the holograph.
Enemy activity!
Wait! Multiple biological signatures approaching your position. Readings are erratic. Difficult to pinpoint.
How many signatures, Doctor?
Unable to determine at this point.
We're in their sights! They're trying to flank us! Need to find some new cover! Target neutralized!
Wait, was Weiss the only one I had on Overwatch there? Shit, she was.
They got me flanked!
Thank you, Red.
Not too shabby. Heads up, people.
Coming this way or what? Here's the thing, they're only neonates, but they can overwhelm you purely with numbers.
I have rerouted the outgoing signal. The unit must have been damaged during whatever conflict occurred here. The complete message is coming through now.
An extreme biological hazard is present throughout this area. Genetically enhanced alien species in this region are of particular concern to the civilian populace. Do not approach under any circumstances. All attempts should be made to avoid contact with these life forms.
This isn't a message. It's a warning.
Of course it is, and we only just now get it. I gotta take this thing out before its flanking can take advantage, or before I can take advantage of its flanking abilities. Ooh, another promotion. And thanks to Traverse Fire, she can take another shot at this one.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, kind of hard to miss something that bright. Now here's the thing, I could use Bradford's ability to take out all three of these, but I know for a fact, because I have played this mission before, that there is a Viper hiding somewhere in that fog of war, so yeah, I'm just going to take the safe route and take them all out from a distance.
By the numbers.
Not sure if Bradford will have line of sight on that one, so I'll have Red take it out.
Impressed yet?
Me, not really, considering how weak the enemy was.
It's not getting up.
No, it's not. Oh, and a hair trigger. I'll use that to put him in Overwatch.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, basically Bradford's gun has, I guess to make up for the lower damage, has advanced versions of each weapon upgrade. At least that's my guess on the reasoning. I haven't played this mission in a long time, so I'm not sure if that's the reasoning for it or if it's just always that way.
On your order. Affirmative. Covering now.
Yeah, there's another one. Just gonna keep on coming. Thank you, Blade Storm. But unfortunately, I think that reveals us. And if that doesn't, this will.
Kill confirmed.
Watch
They
your
got me
right.
flanked. They're on the move.
Now they definitely revealed us.
I believe this may be the last of them, Central. I am not detecting any additional signatures.
Understood. Let's take them out and find Valen.
Yeah, except I'm willing to bet that those signatures run off of heat. Of course, then again, if that was the case, he wouldn't have detected these Vipers in the first place. Let's see. Ah, missed.
I got nothing. I have managed to remove the genetic blockers on the specimen's DNA, allowing the repressed traits to flourish. While subjects Alpha and Beta show promise, it is subject Gamma I find the most intriguing.
Okay, there's a Viper that you've got in sight. Only 83% chance, though. But better than 64%. Come on. I want to take out these Vipers so I can have Bradford take down neonates with his Reaper ability.
Hostile target down.
Though if they are out of range of him. Let me check something. Okay, he can go for that one. Still, I'd like to take out that other Viper. Neonate. Can't hit any Vipers. And, yep, but it's only 31% chance. Gonna try and move her closer. Get her a better shot at it. Such a pain in the ass when you have to move through so many of these. Okay, come on, come on. Yes! There's still another Viper, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Should probably have Ren take out this other neonate. Just so I don't forget it and it ends up causing us more problems than it's worth. It's blanking. Okay, not really. Sapphire.
I'm ready.
Reload. Let's see. Can you hit the other Viper? Okay, it's a chance. Come on. Yes. Thank you. Critical hits.
Only the best.
Okay, Bradford. Time to become the Reaper.
You won't feel a thing.
Except for a plasma blade going through your body, yeah.
I've killed just about everything that walks or crawled.
And because of the fact that they're so weak, the drop in damage won't really mean anything to us.
Got him!
Well, at least for a while it won't.
Nailed him!
Better go for the further one just so it won't get out of my range. Starting to get down into areas where it might not kill them. Still, as long as I keep hitting in the upper range, it should still work.
Tell your friends who sent you.
That one, well, I would set almost, but nah. And he can't hit that other target, but he does still have one more action. And 100% chance to hit.
It's not getting up.
And one last neonate.
That's right.
That's all of them.
Keep your head down.
Central. I am picking up faint traces of human DNA deeper in the facility. It just might be...
Okay. I'm gonna move everybody up, but once I get to this area, I'm gonna have them reload. Oh, right, the door. I was like, wait, how am I getting detected? They're all dead. Well,
Got it covered.
almost all of them.
Got it.
Running.
Is everybody out of ammo?
I'm all over it.
Almost everybody except for Bradford and Ruby, I guess. And Ruby is just because of the fact that she has an expanded
Getting it done.
magazine. And Bradford only has one shot left. Excuse me for 1 second.
action!
Alright, Bradford's reloaded, which somehow cost him an No, wait, he moved up, that's why. Alright, gonna move him up here. Just gonna get everybody up to the window. And that'll be
Central. Reading a massive drop in temperature directly ahead. Such a large discrepancy defies any natural explanation.
Something tells me that won't be the worst of our problems, Doctor.
Oh, you have no idea how right you are, Bradford. I may as well have Ruby reload now.
Good to go.
And over up here.
On the move.
Place you can reload and move up.
I'm ready. Heading to that location.
Let's rock! Moving out.
Ready to rock! Rolling.
Okay, so we've got to be very careful coming up. Because, while all the enemies we have faced so far have been
Let's do this!
very, very weak, one we are about to counter is not... We're not going to be that lucky against. No, Bradford's the only one left in this turn.
Overwatch.
My subjects, Alpha and Beta, both continue to exhibit exaggerated, sometimes erratic variations on their traditionally observed behaviors. Subject Gamma has grown to become something else entirely. Behind those eyes, there is an intelligence that I have not witnessed in any unaltered specimens of its kind.
On Overwatch.
I'm just gonna get everybody moved up before I make a big charge
And
in.
there now.
Even though I am concealed, that can very easily be lost.
Moving out. Eyes on the
Oops.
prize.
Oh well.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
The extent to which the Elders tamper with the genetic fabric of their subordinate races knows no bounds. It occurs to me that this is the first male of the species I have ever encountered. Is this a form of population control? Or something more? Am I looking at the fate of my own species?
Not if we can help it. Stepping off.
Yep. Though I have a good idea why they do this, and... well, maybe not such a good idea, but I have an idea. In that they're actually afraid of these
Don't need to ask
species
twice.
overpopulating and overwhelming their soldiers. Still haven't encountered it yet. That's not a good
Moving to
sign.
designated position. Scanning.
Come on, show yourself, you son of a bitch.
Move, move, move. Headed there now. Affirmative. Covering now.
Where is he?
I have made a terrible mistake. Commander, I sometimes wish you were here to keep my ambitions in check. Subject Gamma has escaped. A tremor opened, a minute fracture in the containment unit. That was all the creature needed. It shattered the metal, cracking it as if it were glass or a sheet of thin ice.
Damn it, Vaughn. What did you do?
Oh boy.
I'm going. Is that Vaughn?
Unable to tell from this distance, life signs are being obscured by...
Oh my,
I
flag.
believe this
Behind cover.
would be Subject Gamma.
Vaughn created a Viper King. Just what we needed.
50 HP, 2 armor. And here's a little bonus. He counters attack any attacks we do against him. However, we do have weapons that can combat him. I can just get Sapphire into position to use it.
Heading out.
It would seem Valen's creations are not intent on making... Stay alert for rapid movement as it position itself.
Yay. Not the Neonate, at the Viper King.
Take the blade!
The concentrated breath of that creature is reading at incredibly low temperatures.
Great.
You are at
Just
risk of severe
great.
tissue damage if exposed.
Good to know, Doctor.
After we've already been frozen. Alright, Ren, take out the Neonate, just so it doesn't become a problem later on.
Did you see that one?
I'm gonna hold off on using the Frost Bomb. Oh, he gets to move every time we make an attack. Whether it be against him or any of his, I guess you could call it soldiers.
That armor's tough.
But at least he's a shit shot.
Incoming over here.
Alright, gonna get Yang up here, get her a flanking shot on him.
Going.
And I'm going to hold off on using the... Oh, that's right. I get a flanking shot on him, I'm going to do that.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Alright, I'm gonna get up here,
Absolutely.
take a shot, free Yang, and use her to get a shotgun blast off on it. Oh, motherfucker!
Deflection.
He's opening a
Some
portal.
sort of psionic rift. I cannot begin to fathom why Dr. Valen would have allowed it to have this ability.
He's trying to make a break for it. Take it out before it gets away.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the end of my turn. I gotta get Yang conscious and hit him with a Frost Bomb. Oh right, whole unconscious glitch. She still has movement. God damn it.
Let it get away. Something tells me that's not the last we're gonna see of that thing. If we get another shot, we better make it count. Still clear out the rest of these things and secure the area. Let's take care of them.
Coward.
Central, I am pulling all relevant log entries on this Viper King now.
Yeah, you're a little late.
For a moment, at the containment facility. Gamma. The creature has grown remarkably since its escape. had the rest of the team not arrived, I am sure I would not be here now.
Not too shabby.
You might have lost the big guy, but it looks like this area is finally clear.
And because of that, he has a chance to appear in future missions.
It's not her.
Central, I am not detecting any additional life signs, human or otherwise. The cavern is clear.
Really wishing I could have killed him. But no, he had to summon a rift immediately as my turn was ending, and knock out the only grenadier who could have frozen him. Oh well. It is what it is. You get the feeling that the only way you're going to win against him the first time is if you're 1, extremely lucky, or 2, very, well, cheaty. Still though, everybody made it out, minimal injuries, and a couple promotions. Plus, I think completing this unlocks upgrades for our hunter weapons. Not like clip upgrades or stuff like that, but upgrading them to magnetic and plasma based. Though, seeing as how I'm already at plasma, I'll probably just skip magnetic and go straight to that. Yeah, I'd be surprised if Bradford did get most damage and most attacks made. And moved furthest. Come on, get us back to base. Oh hey, we set a new record on average of enemies killed per turn. Didn't even notice that.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander. Great work.
3 promotions. I didn't even notice the guy had gotten one. And we got a bunch of Viper corpses. Oh well, before we head out, let's check out our soldiers' promotions. That's guerrilla tactics. Let's see, salvo, launching or throwing grenades or using heavy weapons with your first action will not end your turn. Ooh. Let's see, there's also resilience, rapid deployment. Activate this ability before throwing or launching a support grenade, and the throw will not cost an action. I think we're going to go with salvo, because that will be very useful during ambushes. Let's see, Ren. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, hidden ability. Ever vigilant. If you spend all your actions on moves, you are granted an automatic overwatch shot at the end of the turn. That will also be useful. And I'm going to go with Savior. And lastly, Sapphire. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go for hit and run. And before we leave, I'm going to check out engineering, see if I was right on those upgrades. Finally. That took a while. Now let me see. Yeah. Oh, it seems I do have to get the previous upgrade before I can make the new one. Still though, that fusion axe looks awesome. Okay, yeah, looking at that, I'm probably going to spend the supplies I get not on the Vortex Katana like I thought it would, but probably on the axes and the bolt caster, because it is a good weapon. But we'll save that for another time. Well, probably next time, because our next supply drop is in 4 days. So, while we didn't actually kill the enemy, didn't kill anyone, and we are going to encounter it in further missions.
We have to keep after that thing, Commander. Dr. Vahlen seemed pretty concerned about the thought of these test subjects running loose. We'll have to track down that Viper and deal with it eventually.
We should also be prepared for the eventuality that we will encounter the 2 remaining test subjects, the ones we have yet to identify. It is likely they have a similar means of escape via psionic rifts, meaning we could find them anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much what they said. So with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Leave a like if you like what you saw, and perhaps subscribe for future content.